Um, did you hear about the little girl that was trapped for I don't know how many hours in a car with the dead bodies of her whole family? Um, and we still don't know where she is. Her name is Hind. Um, did you hear about Mansour Schumann? Um, that is a Canadian, actually, a Canadian Palestinian um, activist, and he got kidnapped by the IDF, and I don't know what they're doing to him. We don't know if he's still alive or if he's not. Um, have you heard about obviously about South Africa saying that Israel, um, the Israel state is committing a genocide, and the ruling was like it was very plausible, and that they should stop in the meantime, and while they are investigating. And what Israel did right after that was increase their vile acts and their aggressions. Um, uh, I really, I'm out of words. Like, really, these people are, um, I don't know. Uh, I understand that they are brainwashed since, or they're very young. But at some point, you cannot blame the brainwashing. Like, you should be vile and and disgusting inside out to be able to keep going and keep doing these heinous acts day after day. Um, for many people that don't know uh, why this started and why this is happening, um, you can watch a film that is called Tantura, and it's about the 1948 Nakba. But before these happened, the Nakba was really a horrifying story that Palestinians talk about and remember and suffered from, and it was a horror story, like really like a horrible thing that they lived and their grandparents lived, or maybe some of their parents lived, and it was the worst up until now. Right now, all the terrible things that happen in the Nakba, they are like a lullaby compared to what they are doing right now, and it's it's horrifying. Like, I have seen videos. I don't know if you have, but I have nightmares, and I'm not there. Like, I can't have a normal life, and knowing that this is happening, and it's not only Palestine, it's also Congo, it's Sudan, and it's usually the same people doing these horrible things. And yes, it's Israel, it's the US, it's the UK, Canada, like always meddling where they don't belong, and stealing and cheating um, and killing and land grabbing and resource grabbing. Like, they do that in Mexico too. Like, Canadian mines are horrible. They actually kill indigenous people. Like, they don't kill them themselves, but they pay like mercenaries to go and kill indigenous people that fight against the mining companies. So it's everything is related. Like it's really not an isolated event. Like this, what is happening in Palestine is really the the worst. Um, Not in the amount of people, because in Congo there's been more, like millions of people displaced and killed, um, and it's not by the amount, but it's about the velocity of how they are doing this, the extreme vile acts, the viciousness, um, and I mean it's even worse because half of Gaza population are children, and I'm talking like under 18, like they are children, and like in any other country, um, it would be outrageous. I mean, it is outrageous, but nobody cares. And the ones who care, like we go and protest, but honestly, like I'm scared of protesting. I'm in Canada, and I like there's some areas that I'm afraid to wear these, um, because there's full of Zionists, and I don't know, like they already attacked many people in Canada, and and I go to protest because I'm not alone, but I don't know, like if I dare to go with this scarf alone, and it's not even a kufia, like it's just a like a similar scarf to the kufia. It's or maybe it is, I'm not sure, but it's not the patterns that I would like to have. But anyways, like it's just I don't feel safe in Canada, and it's because of the Zionists, and they are in Mexico, they are everywhere, and Zionism needs to be abolished and banned worldwide. All their institutions need to be dismantled, and all the Zionists that commit the crimes, from hate crimes to actually genocide, need to be judged, and they need to be imprisoned, and the rest need to be uh, rehabilitated, because this is just it's too much. It's just really uh, it has gone like far too long and way too far. Like it's just they say they don't want to commit genocide, but they are doing it. Like they have their conference, like their cult conference, and they're dancing and happy because they're gonna make settlements in in Gaza. um I don't know, like I'm just exhausted, and I'm not even there. Like I don't know how Palestinians are still alive, and they still smile, and it's just uh, and and Yemeni people are also like doing their best to stop, and they're being the most effective, other than South Africa. Like the Yemenis were super effective, and then now they're being bombed. So this world is just it's just so not okay, and I think the majority of us don't want this, and we have enough, and we need to change this, because for our kids and grandkids and all the people that comes after us, we need to make a better world for them, because this is not it. So keep going, and Free Palestine.